So Jesus the Christ was born here. It is here. Come. This is the smiling icon for the Virgin Mary in Bethlehem. This church was the oldest church in the whole world.
दार्जिलिङ पोस्टमा हजुरहरू सबैलाई स्वागत छ। म पवन तामाङ। तपाईहरूले हाइलाइट्समा देखिसक्नुभयो होला कि मैले बेथलेमको द चर्च अफ नेटिभिटीबाट केही भिडियोहरू लिएर आएको छु। हामी 18 जनवरी 2025 को दिन त्यहाँ गएका थियौँ र त्यस दिन चाहिँ अर्मेनियन क्रिसमस परेकोले गर्दाखेरि चर्चमा क्रिसमसको तयारी चलिरहेको थियो। त्यसैले समयको अभावले गर्दाखेरि मैले कुनै पनि भिडियो रेकर्ड गर्न पाएन र जो हामीले गाइड हायर गरेको थियौँ उहाँले नै सबै भिडियोमा एक्सप्लेन गरिदिनु भएको छ र यो भिडियो म बादमा आएर अहिले रेकर्ड गर्दैछु है। यदि तपाईहरूले यो भिडियो फेसबुकबाट हेर्नु हुँदैछ भने चाहिँ फेसबुकमा चाहिँ म सानो सानो पार्ट गरेर अपलोड गर्नेछु है। र यदि तपाईहरूले फुल भिडियो हेर्नु चाहनुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ युट्युबमा गएर हेर्न सक्नुहुनेछ। हाम्रो युट्युबको नाम द दार्जिलिङ पोस्ट लेखेर सर्च गर्नु होला। यदि तपाईहरूले पाउनु भएन भने हाम्रो फेसबुक पेजमा पनि युट्युब र इन्स्टाग्रामको लिङ्क राखिएको छ, त्यहाँ गएर तपाईहरूले हेर्न सक्नुहुनेछ। र यदि तपाईहरूलाई यो भिडियो राम्रो लाग्यो भने चाहिँ तपाईहरूको साथीभाइहरू माझमा सबैमा सेयर गरिदिनु होला अनि हाम्रो फेसबुक पेजलाई पनि फलो गरिदिनु होला। आउनुहोस् अब भिडियो हेर्नुहोस्।
Today we are visiting Nativity Church, the oldest church in the whole world. And if you look at the entrance of the church, the gate, very short. Why? People were short in the past. No. Look at the ledge up. It used to be huge, but people used to enter the church on their horses, animals. So they reduced the size of the door to prevent this and also to give respect to this holy place. It's called Humble Gate, to give respect when we go inside. Sheriff Gate. So let's go inside and discover about this church.
यो चर्चभित्र पस्ने मुख्य द्वार चाहिँ अलिक होचो बनाइएको रहेछ ताकि जो कोही पनि यो पवित्र स्थानमा प्रवेश गर्दा आफ्नो शिर झुकाएर प्रवेश गरून्, सम्मान प्रकट गरून्। त्यसैले हामी पनि पूर्ण सम्मानको साथमा प्रवेश गर्दैछौँ। हामी चर्चभित्र प्रवेश गरिसकेका छौँ। अब हामी सबैभन्दा पहिला प्रभु यीशु जन्मनु भएको ठाउँमा जानेछौँ। त्यसपछि हाम्रो गाइडले यस चर्चभित्र भएका अन्य सबै कुराहरू बुझाउनु अनि देखाउनु हुनेछ। प्रभु यीशु जन्मनु भएको ठाउँ चाहिँ यो चर्चभित्र अन्डरग्राउन्डमा रहेछ।
Okay. Okay. What's here? So here is the star of birth. The star marks the birthplace. So Jesus the Christ was born here. And after he was born here, Mary wrapped him and put him in the manger or the crib the other side. So we'll have a look to see the other side. First here, if you want. Some people like to touch. Some people like to have a look. Some people like to take photos. So you are allowed to do whatever you want. And the star in the center, only center opening. The star has 14 points. Why 14? It refers to the number of generation from King David to Jesus the Christ, 14 generation. Take photos, touch whatever, and then we'll see the manger.
यो चाहिँ हो होली अफ द होली प्लेस, सबैभन्दा पवित्र स्थान जहाँ प्रभु यीशु जन्मनु भएको थियो। प्रभु यीशुको जन्म यहीँनिर भएको थियो।
So here is the manger or the crib where Mary laid Jesus after birth. Here to the right, we can go down and have a look. And to the opposite side, there is altar of the Catholic, and there is the depiction of the three wise men, the three kings who brought the gifts for the birth of Jesus the Christ.
गाइडले भन्नुहुँदैछ कि यहाँ चाहिँ प्रभु यीशु जन्मिएपछि उहाँको माता मरियमले प्रभु यीशुलाई यहाँ राखिएको थियो। अनि यतापट्टि देख्नु भएको चाहिँ प्रभु यीशु जन्मिएपछि उहाँको लागि तीनजना राजाहरूले उपहार लिएर आएका थिए अनि यहाँ राखिएका थिए।
So we are now inside Nativity Church, and three denominations share servicing the Church of Nativity. The Greek Orthodox Church, the Armenian Church, and tonight they will have their Christmas ceremony and celebration from this church. The celebration of midnight from this church, 18 January for the Armenian Church. This part. So today is very special day for the Armenian denomination in Bethlehem and in Palestine in the whole area.
यो चाहिँ अर्मेनियन चर्च रहेछ। आज चाहिँ अर्मेनियन
follow here.
क्रिसमस रहेछ,
Come.
सो त्यसैको तयारी चल्दैछ यहाँ। यो चर्च अफ नेटिभिटी भित्र
Now I'll
3
give
वटा
you the
चर्चहरू
chance.
रहेछन्, ग्रिक अर्थोडक्स चर्च, अर्मेनियन चर्च अनि क्याथोलिक चर्च।
Yeah, I take a photo for you and you take a photo. Yes. Ladies, here. Come. This is the smiling icon for the Virgin Mary in Bethlehem, and this is the only smiling icon for the Virgin Mary in the area. There are many icons, but this is the only smiling one in Bethlehem for the religious incident for the birth of Jesus Christ in Bethlehem.
अघि हामी प्रभु यीशु जन्मनु भएको ठाउँमा गएको चाहिँ यहीँबाट हो र अब हामी फेरि मेन चर्चतर्फ जाँदैछौँ। यो चर्चको बारेमा अझै पनि धेरै कुराहरू बुझाउनु बाँकी नै छ, सो हाम्रो गाइडले हामीलाई फेरि मेन चर्चमा गएर बाँकी सबै कुराहरू एक्सप्लेन गर्नुहुनेछ। भिडियो अन्तिमसम्म हेर्नुहोला, सबै कुराहरू डिटेलमा एक्सप्लेन गर्नुहुनेछ गाइडले।
Now we are in the ancient part of the Nativity. We are in the Greek Orthodox Church. This is the ancient part. This church was the oldest church in the whole world. This church was built by Helena, the mother of the Emperor Constantine. She came from Rome searching for the cave where Jesus Christ was born, and then she built the first church in Tab 326. And what you can see around us, the columns, the marble rosy columns, the mosaic, the gilded iconostase is in the Greek Orthodox Church. Actually, 3 churches is servicing the Church of Nativity, the Greek Orthodox Church, the Armenian Church, and the Catholic. We are now in the Greek Orthodox Church. The mosaic in the columns, have a look at the beautiful mosaic on the columns. They are from the time of the Crusaders, 12th century. And the beautiful mosaic up, have a look at the beautiful mosaic up, have a look to this direction. It's from the time of the Crusaders, 12th century. And what does it represent? It represents some inscription from the Economical Councils, Ephesus, Constantinople. This wooden roof is from 15th century. 15th century. Have a look at the Greek Orthodox Church. It's gilded iconostase, beautiful networks of lamps and color balls. They are interested in decoration. So this is the Greek Orthodox Church. They celebrate Christmas here. The Greek Orthodox Church celebrate Christmas here 7 January. And the Armenian 18 January and the Catholic 25th December. And why? 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 Why they celebrate Christmas 3 times in the year here? 7 January, Greek Orthodox, 18 January, the Armenian, 25th December, the Catholic. Because of the different calendars, the Gregorian and the Julianist calendar. Yeah. Actually, this church was built twice. The first time by Helena, the mother of the Emperor Constantine, 4th century, and it was rebuilt the second time by the Emperor Justinianus, 6th century. Ready? Have a look. Yes. 1, 2. Okay, what's here? This is the baptismary font for baptism. And this baptismary font is from the first church from the Byzantine time, from the 4th century. So they kept this baptismary font in this part to preserve this precious gem inside Nativity Church. This part, this baptismary font, was at the entrance of this church, But when they rebuilt the church the second time, 560s, they just changed the place of this baptismary font. So what's here? Have a look. This is the sign of the cross. So what's the story behind these holes? It is said that the church was going to collapse. Then the Virgin Mary appeared and she put her fingers, and this prevent the church from collapsing. Yeah. So this is the story behind these holes. Some people like to put their fingers at once in a special way and say some wishes or pray, whatever. You can do if you want. So now you are holy.
Thank you so much. Praise the Lord.
Okay, what's here? This is one of the original entrances to the cave, to the grotto where Jesus Christ was born. So this is the original entrance to the cave of birth of Jesus Christ. But in the second building of the church, 6th century, they opened the exit and the entrance, and there was no need for this one because it's not safe. And down there is a series of the caves. One of them is the cave where Jesus Christ was born, which we had visited. And there is another important cave, the cave of Jerome, the first translator of the Bible. There is a statue for him there. We'll have a look and I tell you more about him. So you see this church, it is called Saint Catherine. The Christmas ceremony, 24 December midnight, from this church, broadcasting on TV to the whole world. Usually our president joined the Christian Christmas Mass, but because of what's happening, so not much celebration, festival, and in the area because of what's happening, because of the war. This church, it was built in the 5th century, but big restoration was done in 19th century. 19, and this is why it looks modern church. So here is the Catholic Church, Saint Catherine. Have a look at the statue here, the statue for Saint Hieronymus or Jerome, the first translator of the Bible from Greek into Latin. And notice the skull near his foot. You can see the skull. Why? It's said that he spent more than 30 years doing the translation. So he kept this skull near him. When he was angry or tired, he looked at the skull. He remembered he will die. Then he became quiet, relaxed, and continued doing the translation. So a way of motivation for him. And this is why he kept the skull near him. This is called the Cross of Jerusalem. This is called the Cross of Jerusalem. It has many meanings. One of the meaning, the big one for Jesus the Christ, the 4 small ones for the 4 apostles in the New Testament. And some say it's Christianity, Islam, for the holy religions. Christianity, Islam, Judaism, and Armenian. And why Armenian? Armenian, they are a Christian. Why Armenian? Because it said that Armenia was the first country who adopted Christianity officially. The first country. So this is as a respect for the Armenian. And it has many meanings. There is other meaning like the 4 apostles, Jesus the Christ, or the earth, and the 4 north, the south, the east, the west. Have a look. So this is the Church of Nativity to this direction. To the other direction is the mosque of the Caliph Omar ibn al-Khattab for the Muslims. So here in Bethlehem, tolerance, very good relation, Muslim Christian. The main square there, it's the main square in Bethlehem. It is called the Manger Square. At the time of the Christmas, they bought the big Christmas tree for the ones, for tourists, for locals, for the ones who couldn't go inside the church. But because of the war, so no Christmas tree this year. Next to the mosque to the right, it's called Star Street, the original entrance to Bethlehem. And why it's called Star Street? Because the 3 wise men who came to Bethlehem, they used this street. The church behind is the Syrian Orthodox Church. And Bethlehem means in the Armenian language, the house of the bread. The house of the bread. So this is the most important thing about the Nativity Church where Jesus Christ was born and about Bethlehem. So hope you enjoyed. Yeah, this is about Bethlehem. The number of the population of Bethlehem is around 200,000 Palestinian. 30% are Christian, 75 are Muslim. But the mayor of Bethlehem is always a Christian to welcome important people who visit this holy place. Bethlehem is the city of peace.